You're watching Drakewing Gaming. Enjoy the video.
Hey guys and gals, Never here from Drakewing Gaming. Instead of mounted toward the Gaming Dragon today, I'm coming at you with a new Let's Play series on Under the Bridge. Now this one is apparently a bit different than the other visual novels because it actually has like games built within it and such. So this should be something different, something interesting. So let's see, 980. Okay, yeah, that works. All right, let's do full screen. Okay. Alright, we're on full screen. Okay, y'all. I guess we can just go ahead and jump into it, shall we? Alarm Chan, you were up, and let's go. Ooh, nice character art. Oh, she's pretty. Who do I want to be? I think in the middle. Right there in the middle is where I like. Do they, them? Your name? Ash is a good name. Ash is a good name. Play. Alright. Ooh. Getting some fancy graphics here. Huh? What do you mean? I said, what are you wearing? So we know what to look for when you get here. You pause. I mean, I understood what you said, but it's only been a few years. Don't tell me you forgot how I look. You hear something like a snort from the phone. 4 years is a long time, Ash. I've seen how crazy people get out of college. It hasn't been that long, has it? The days are smeared together in your memory, though certain images stand out to you. Cramped auditoriums, overflowing football games. Long evenings of staring at monitors, studying and doing homework and writing papers. On paper, 4 years does seem like a long time. But looking back at it all, the voice on the phone continues, cutting off your train of thought. I saw a movie about cults in college the other day. Frats and sororities may as well be cults, what with all their candles and wine and dead languages. You could have gotten a face tattoo or shaved yourself bald for all I know. You can practically hear her grinning as she talks. Giggles can be heard under her breath. And then you hear some murmuring. There's someone else there with her. Okay, seriously though, we gotta know what to look for. You throw a glance around the bus. The luggage in the overhead compartment suggests there are more passengers, but you only see one other person. The trip has been longer than a few hours, but not a single person has boarded or gotten off since you got on. I wouldn't worry about it. I'm basically the only rider here. This bus is a ghost ship. Ooh, spooky. Maybe it's haunted. Did you remember to pack your emergency holy water? With all the signs of age and wearing on the bus, you'd almost believe it really was haunted. Sadly, this isn't the case. It's just an old bus. I did, but I got thirsty. Good! Ghosts will leave you alone for a while. They don't tell you this in church, but holy water works if you drink it too. Until you piss it out, at least. Gross! She replies with laughter. Ha! Then you can use it as a weapon. Just pray and spray. Okay, I get it. There. She enters another fit of giggle and snorts along with her movements. All of her movements make it hard to hear much else. The second voice is heard again through the laughter. It's a woman's voice. She seems to be asking what's the matter. You speak, cutting through her laughter. Hey, it's been a long day. I'm gonna rest for a bit, but I'll see you at the station. The laughs calm down as the speaker forms her reply, her voice stumbling on residual giggles. Okay. We'll be on the lookout for a haunted shaven cultist who smells like holy urine. Bye-bye! You start to respond, but her last words are quickly followed by a soft beep-beep, and then the phone call is over. You look down at your phone to check the time. According to the travel schedule, you have about 15 minutes to rest before you arrive at the bus station. You lean back in the seat and turn your head towards the window. Trees, gas station, more trees. You yawn as you gaze out the window. The passing buildings and road signs lose their shape, morphing into momentary smears of yellows and greens and reds. The rocking road and purring engine rock you gently into a hypnotic state. Your eyelids feel heavy. It's not long before you fall asleep. The sharp hiss of the bus pulling into the station snaps you out of your sleep. You instinctually pat at your side to feel for your phone. End of the line, fellas! The bus driver lazily turns, passing his gaze back at the other passenger and then at you. You The other passenger stands, grabs 2 pieces of luggage from the compartment above, and makes his way off the bus, all in one practiced movement. You rise, grabbing your bag and moving to the front. You reach up and yank one small suitcase off of its shelf as you make your way off the bus. Hey, kid. Kid? Does he mean you? You face him. Those bags up there, they're not yours? You shake your head. Ah. Do you want them? Yeah, why not? Let's see, yeah. Yeah, whoever left those there, I doubt they're ever going to see them again. Let's see, he'll say yes. Yeah, gimme. He chuckles. His smile turns uneasy as you hold a stare on him. That was a joke. That luggage is going to the lost and found. But I want it. Yeah, it's funny. Have a nice day, kid. Darn, he awkwardly turns his gaze away from you. You continue down the stairs and off the bus. There's a worn-down bench and a rusted garbage can in front of you, both underneath an awning. There's another station about 20 yards to your left, though it's far uglier than the one by you. A young pair of women stand out among the grime and litter. They're seated on the bench under the awning. Bus doors rattle behind you as they slide closed. Yeah, water time. The bus hisses from below and slowly lurches forward towards the next station where the women are seated. They present their singular shared ticket and eagerly board the bus with glee. A short moment later, the bus screeches again as it begins a return trip. You wonder what they could be doing. They're eloping. Ah, love. You imagine them to be starstruck lovers running away together, forging a path in unity through this cold and cruel world. Hand in hand, they leave behind their small hometown of Bridge City. Maybe they're running away from something. Maybe they're searching for something bigger somewhere else. Or maybe they're simply friends and you're creating a love story where there isn't one. Still, the idea of romance alone warms your heart. If they're truly amorous, then you wish them luck on their journey. You hum a song to yourself. It's been a long time since you felt any romance yourself, but as you play out love stories in your head, you start to realize something. You're in the right time and place to have yourself your own personal romance story. The relatable hero comes back to the small town home of Bridge City for a few months. They meet up with old and new friends. Flames of love spark under the intense heat of the summer sun. Will they find true love? Will it be easy? Is it a comedy? Maybe a thrilling drama? Or something else? Or maybe something bloodier? If you were looking for a romance, then this trip back to Bridge City might be the chance you've been waiting. Ash! The familiar voice came from behind you. Over here, Space Cadet! It's about time you showed up. Bonnie waves vigorously at you. Her excitement is radiant. You can't help but smile back when you see her massive grin. You smile and wave back at her. Ah, boo. You didn't shave your head. A dismissing snort comes from the other side of the car. Rebecca looks up from her phone and towards you. Her cold, piercing eyes scan over your body with great intensity. You feel her silently judging you. It's not a stare of anger or frustration, but one of scrutiny. She's seeing what about you has changed in the time since she last saw you. The stare sends a chill down your spine. You find yourself holding your breath. Well... There's impatience in her voice, but her brow softens. It's as if she finally recognized you as you and not just someone who looked like you. Let's get moving. Without another word, Rebecca steps into the driver's seat of the car. You finally exhale when she looks away from you. What's the rush, Reb? We've got all day. Let's catch up on old times. Oh, we can catch up on the road. We have work to do. Work till we die. Bonnie mutters as she walks around to the back of the car and pops open the trunk. It's filled with toolboxes, spare parts, metal scraps, and assorted junk. You identify some of the hardware, but most of the junk in here is absolutely foreign to you. Jeez, Reb, do you ever clean out this thing? Do you really need all this stuff for work? One can never be too prepared. You and Bonnie push and shove junk around to create a pocket barely big enough to fit in your luggage. I'll just keep my bag with me. You place your luggage in nice and smug. Then Bonnie slams the trunk lid down. Signal. Water time. Easy peasy. Maybe for you, I got grease on my hands. She's looking down at her hands with annoyance. Inky, black grease stains her hands. An impish smirk spreads across her face, and she turns to you. She extends both her arms out towards you and tilts her head back. Blah! Brains! She takes a step towards you, and her hands close in on your face. What are you doing? She playfully swipes at you, trying to grab your cheeks with her black, oily hands. You flash a glimpse at the car and see Rebecca's eyes in the rearview mirror. Her brow is tightened in frustration. She's impatiently waiting for you and Bonnie to finish whatever tomfoolery you're up to and get moving. Her intimidating glare almost distracts you from the imminent zombie attack. Catch your hands. Catch. Accept your fate. Accept your fate. Your life flashes before your eyes, or at least the last hour or so. You close your eyes and accept the fate that awaits you. And Bonnie's oily and lifeless hands press against your cheeks. Soft. Her grip tightens and the added pressure sinks the grease deep into your face. Why did you let her do this? She releases her grip and gives your face a pat. With that, the zombie has been sated. You open your eyes to see Bonnie staring at your cheek and stifling a giggle. You tap your face with the tip of your fingers to feel the oil. How bad is it? Pretty bad. She reaches into her pocket to pull out her phone. In a second, she snaps a picture of you, then flips the phone around to show you your new face. There's a prominent black hand on the left side of your face and a small streak of the same black on the right. Wow. You try to rub some of the stain off. Some of it rubs off, but it is already mostly dried and has stained your face. You'd keep rubbing at it, but you feel that this problem isn't going to go away without a wash. I look kinda badass? You know, you're kinda right. You look like that villain in an action movie. Oh, I just need a spinning chair and an evil laugh. Yo, Brad, do you have a spinning chair at the shop? You turn to the car. Rebecca has turned and is staring razor-sharp daggers into you and Bonnie. She doesn't need to speak for you to know what she's thinking. I think we should get moving. Heh, yeah, probably. And Bonnie shrugs off Rebecca's frustration with a giggle, giving you a light pat on the back. Come on, Bonnie, let's get a moving. You nod, and follow Bonnie around the side of the car. Actually, I'm gonna give her a southern accent, because she's just screaming for it. Shotgun! She hops into the passenger seat as Rebecca turns the engine over. You follow, first throwing your bag into the back seat of the car, then yourself. The genuine leather seats are as black as the grease on your face, but so clean and shiny that you can almost see your reflection in the leather. Second now. Not just the seats, but the upholstery, dashboard, windows, everything looks factory new. There's no new car smell either. It might simply look like a new car, but this is a result of hard work. It's clear that Rebecca works hard to maintain this level of perfection. And here you are with black grease on your face and hands, soiling it. You place your hand flat on the seat beside you, appreciating the hard and smooth texture of the leather. Oh, this is your first time seeing the car, right, Ash? I keep telling Reb that she works too hard on the car. Bonnie sinks comfortably into her seat and takes a deep breath. But then I go for a ride and I eat my words every time. You stroke the leather again. This is your dream car, isn't it? The one you used to always talk about in high school. Rebecca's eyes don't leave the road. She nods deeply. 1959 Atlantic Knoxville. Everything you see is refurbished or original. Her tone softens as she talks about her car. The engine and paint job are my own personal touch. Rebecca isn't much of a talker, but cars and automotives are one of her few weaknesses. She could carry a conversation all by herself if the subject was about motors. Alright, y'all, I think I'm gonna pause it right there. Let's see if... Ooh. Okay. We'll do save and quit. Alright, thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell. I love you all, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye!